Hello, Year 7s. This is your next lesson for Instruments of the Orchestra. We are focusing on specific families, starting with the string family. So can I have a heading for that, please? Okay, first of all, strings come in various instruments families. And as you can see, we have the violin, viola, cello, double bass, and harp. So you might notice that they obviously, because they're string instruments, they have strings. They have a chin. They rested on the chin and strummed or played a note through with a bow. Okay, so we are going to look at that further in a moment. Now, please copy these out. Starting with violin. Okay, copy it now, please. All right, assuming you pause the video to do that, let's keep going. Violin, viola, cello, double bass. So here's the violin, this is the viola, this is the cello, and this is the double bass. Also are the harp, which was in the previous photo, which I'll just show you real quick. This one here. And we also have guitar, banjo, mandolin, sitar, and lute, which are forms of guitar. Guitars actually evolved from these instruments, okay, and the different versions of that instrument. So moving on, these are, you do not need to copy these out. These are just the bits and pieces that the instrument features. Okay, these are the specific areas of the instrument. Okay, of course, what you need to make specific note of is the strings and the bow, which is how the sound is produced, and the F hole and bridge, which is where the sound resonates. Okay, let's keep going. There are different types of stringing techniques. Please copy this out. Pause the video if you need to. Assuming you've done that, we have glissando. Like I said, you to produce a sound, you use the bow, and to make different pitches, you use your fingers to press down at certain parts of the string to make different pitches. But to glissando is to slide from one note to another using the fingers. Tremolo is to rapidly repeat a note, making it sound trembly. Col legno, or not legno, it's legno, to use the wood side of the bow, making it sound percussive. There's actually horse hair, which is made of the other end. Vibrato, to move a finger back and forward slightly to alter the pitch and make the sound richer and fuller in tone. Pizzicato is to not use the strings, but the bow, but to pluck using your fingers, and arco is to use the bow. So please make sure you have copied that out. All right, just a quick video to show you what that looks like and how they sound. Okay, here we go.
My name is Grant, and I'm the conductor of the orchestra. Let's meet the string section, going from the highest instrument to the lowest. The violins.
So as you can see, they're playing using a bow. The sound against the string, the bow against the string, causes a friction sound. Causes a friction effect to make sound.
Violas.
So you can hear that this one's a little bit louder and lower and warmer, and the instrument is slightly larger because of that. Well, that is because the instrument is larger.
The cellos.
You can see it's even larger and is can't be obviously on the chin, so it's rested on the floor, and because it's larger it sounds lower again. and a lot warmer as well.
The double basses.
So this is the largest of the string family. And you can see, yep, very low.
And there's one more special instrument, the harp.
So you might notice this one has a large range of notes, and the longer or higher the string is, the lower or higher it is.
Together, the string section sounds like this.
So combined, it sounds quite extraordinary. You might also recognize this piece from the exercise from the last class.
That is the string section.
So yeah, that was how the instrument sounded like, and as you can hear, like they used bows mostly, but there are times you can pluck the instruments. So we're going to keep going. Here's an example of an example of string music. So you can hear that's a harp. Now, in case you're not sure, this is actually a cello playing. This is the cello playing the solo. You might also notice there's some other instruments underneath playing, accompanying the cello. This is a very pretty piece. So you can play quite a diverse amount of types of music, but it's very expressive as well, the string instruments. You may or may not hear, but the other instruments are actually playing pizzicato, which, if you recall, is plucked, not using the bow. It's very subtle, but it's there. Okay, so that's that one. And I just want to play for you another example. Now, this is Holiday for Strings, and you'll hear that the piece is entirely in pizzicato. So you can see that it creates a different type of sound when you pluck it or do pizzicato than when you're using an actual using the actual bow. Okay, so that's one example of a pizzicato music. Okay, so that's pretty much it for that. Your homework is to take a photo of the notes you have copied from the strings video, which is what we're watching right now. All the notes you have taken included stuff you were supposed to copy and any extra notes that you might have done. Okay, please observe the due date and don't forget to ask your teacher for help if you had any issues. Okay, yep, that's it. Good luck.